Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series that will take a smurf account, fresh account, never played rank before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. So we return, Platinum 1, 89 LP, so that means we are one win away from that Diamond promo. And I will just say, we are still playing occasionally random champions. You know, last episode, Oriana, she's not in my champion pool. The Sejuani, the Maokai, those aren't in my champion pool. When we get to Diamond promo, that's when my champions are going to come out. So that's when we'll play a Darius episode, we'll play a Gangplank episode, we'll do that type of thing. And that should be in the next couple of days. Like, going on our win rate, even if we lose this game, I think we're still one win away from promo. So that'll be cool, right? So I'm looking forward to this being over in a good way. And obviously the changes to the channel will be coming in terms of the new content, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do in the interim, because I kind of wanted to launch the new style of content when all the new artwork is done, and it's not done yet. So I don't know. I think obviously there'll be commentaries every single day, but I think we'll just continue climb to master, and like, instead of me playing on a smurf, I'll then play on my main account and get used to playing my main account again. And then just play like we currently are, but on a different account. And when all the new artwork comes, then I will launch the new changes that every single episode has a goal and all that type of thing. So, yeah. What am I going to play, though? We are jungle. I could play Zac. Well, I'm going to play Zac, or I'm going to play Kha'Zix. One reason for it is, one, Zac is obviously new. Two, Kha'Zix, I've got the new skin for him that I want to play. I think I'm going to play Kha'Zix, though. The reason for it is I have not played a carry-style jungler in quite some time. I've been playing all these tank junglers, and I want to just kind of carry, or have the potential chance to. Like, it's not that I'm like, right, I'm picking Kha'Zix, I'm going to carry. It just gives me a chance to carry, because I can't really do that on the other champions that I've been playing recently. Which, again, it goes with playstyle, remember? Like, everybody... if you get anything out of this series, I really just want people to know you do not need to be the carry every single game to go up in rating. We're getting this account to Diamond, when sure, I did my fair share of carrying, especially earlier in this series, but I've taken a back seat a lot of the time in probably the last, I don't know, 20, 25 episodes to kind of let us, you know, help get the victory. Like, there's a lot of background work that people miss out on and don't really pay attention to. So I really hope that person's not going Lucian mid versus a Kassadin, because he's just going to get one shot. But there's nothing I can do about it, so you basically just got to hope and pray. And who knows? Something might happen that it goes in your favour, or you're probably going to lose. Pretty much that simple. I will say, though, again, we've got a daily question. We'll be answering it when we get in-game, when the game first begins. And I actually say, playing jungle is going to be easier to answer these questions, because then I don't have to focus on last hitting and stuff. Because I re-watched yesterday's episode with the Oriana. Yeah, my last hitting was not good in the first couple of minutes, because I was so distracted with trying to answer the question of the day. But no, I like the idea. Their team comp seems to be rather outdated, or one component of it at least, is the misfortune support. I don't think people are doing that anymore. The guy did go Lucian mid, so I will say, if you are an AD carry, which I presume this guy's an AD carry main, why else would you play Lucian in mid lane? Sometimes it's worth asking, hey, can I role swap? I'm an AD carry main, but he didn't even ask, which is a little bit weird. So I'm a little bit worried about mid lane. Furthermore, it's a hard lane to gank. Kassadin, when he's level 6 especially, he's very slippery. So without much further ado, let's go to the loading screen. We'll break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net. Now, as you can see, the enemy team have a 50.2% chance to win. But let's break it down. They have a Diamond 4 Kassadin, a Platinum 1 Ashe, Diamond 5 Darius, Diamond 4, Misfortune, and a Diamond 5 Gragus. On my team, Platinum 1 Kha'Zix, I have not played the champion yet this season, so it's the first time. A Diamond 5 Lucian mid randomly, a Diamond 4 Caitlyn with a good win rate, Diamond 5 Zyra, and a Diamond 4 Fizztop has yet to play the champion. So without much further ado, let's go to the game. I'll be playing Kha'Zix jungle. Okay, welcome to the game. Today we are playing Kha'Zix. I've not played in this whole Unranked to Diamond, which is actually kind of surprising, because I used to main Kha'Zix for a time, but saying that, I've mained most things in League of Legends. But just to kind of say a couple things. First thing to say, this video isn't sponsored, but I'm kind of sponsoring it myself. I just wanted to kind of promote my Twitch. So if you are not into the Twitch scene, or you are, twitch.tv/HuzzyGames is my personal live stream. I'm going to be starting to live stream a lot more. Not every day, but probably more often than not. Generally starting around 2 p.m. GMT UK time, going to about 5 or 6 p.m. UK time in the evening. And yeah, I'd love for you guys to check it out. Play solo queue, do fan games. But my biggest thing that I do is answer questions. So if you've got a burning question, like I'm going to answer right now, it's your best place to ask. Like literally, like I go through a lot of questions while streaming. But just to kind of say, today we have our question of the day. Which comes from that guy's name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But it is, do you think that sometimes picking a counter can be better than picking a champ you might be more comfortable on? So this is all about, you know, is it worth picking counters and all that type of thing. By the way, this guy's AFK, so you guys might not even see this video. It might be a remake. But is it worth picking counters, or is it worth just playing stuff you know you're good at? It depends. It's situational. So I would say the lower rating you are, the more that I would just play what you're good at. Counters don't really matter in low rating, because the whole thing with counter picks, the reason why something counters another thing is because you maximize what you're doing against that person. One champion is simply better than another champion mechanically. But at the lower rating, people don't maximize their mechanics, right? They're not doing it perfectly. They're not doing it even that well. So counters don't really matter that much in low rating. By the way, he's here now. Never understand why people go AFK when the game is starting. Like, he didn't AFK, he didn't, like, well, he did AFK, he didn't DC, it wasn't like Lucian has come back into the game. He literally just left his computer by the looks of it. But yeah, obviously, counters, I'd say, when should you start caring about counters? I'd say, like, high gold. Gold 1, maybe, I'd start caring about counters, but below that, don't care at all. And yeah, there'll be some matchups that you go, okay, I'm picking this even though the person counters me. Oh, I can't do anything. That will happen occasionally, but if you're playing a champion you like and you know well, it should go better than a champion you do not know, but it's a counter. You know, to me, that's just not really worth it. What I'd always suggest, if you're not a one-trick, you're not like that type of person, if you're a champion pool person, I'd always suggest kind of looking what's meta and just kind of adjusting your pool accordingly. Having one champion that's either neutral and can lane against everything, or, you know, can just do okay. So he AFKs and then dies. Perfect. 10 out of 10. I presume Casson is going to go back, but maybe I can get a kill. Probably not. I'm actually going to go in for this farm. May as well. You can't say unlucky lost when you're the one that went AFK. That's not how it works. But some people will always find a way to kind of divert it, I guess. I've played this matchup and it went very bad for me when I was playing Darius. And it's looking bad for my Fizz. Okay. Interesting game so far. I'll try and get a kill. Oh, he's basing in here. I'm not going to get there in time. Okay, I'm going to look for a gank in mid lane. It might be warded. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Sweet. I don't know why Gragas did that then. No way. Like, Gragas doesn't have early damage, so he's basically just walking into suicide if he did that, which he did. Cool. That brings us back into this game. Is there a plant? Oh, he did that. Okay. Just telling my team I have no health. Again, if you're ever asking for a gank, I know sometimes say, oh, I wish my jungler can help me. Just have a look at the jungler's situation. Are they low in health? Are they low in mana? If they are, don't bother. Because I'm just going to go back now. Got 2 assists. I would have liked one of those kills because, again, I want to try and carry this game and I trust myself more than my team. Especially with what's going on already. Like, you know, 2-0, 30 CS, died twice. And Lucian, even though he got those 2 kills, look at the CS difference. So I trust myself to carry this game more than anybody else. So that's kind of why I wanted the kills. But I didn't get them. So there's nothing you can do about it now. I really hope Fizz just starts building defensive because Darius is just going to start snowballing if he doesn't. Yeah, I don't get the Lucian mid pick. Like, was he a Lucian player? I've completely forgotten. I didn't even pay attention. Because I think it was a pretty quick loading screen. We'll see. Our late game... See, our late game is both strong and weak at the same time, and I know to a lot of people that's going to be confusing. We have 2 AD carries, so we do a lot of damage. But the flip side of that, we have 2 AD carries, they're very squishy. So if they can deal the damage and, you know, not really be punished for being an AD carry, great. If they get punished, we're screwed. Please don't say she's coming here. Did they get vision, do you think? Nope. Very sneaky. By the way, I've mentioned it a few times when Infernal is actually very valuable. Infernal is extremely valuable for both teams this game, but it's more valuable for my team. Why is it more valuable for my team? No tank. So if there is no tank... Why would he do... This Gragas is a bit weird in play. Twice now this Gragas has died because he jumps in when he shouldn't. He did it here when he was alone, 2v1, and he just did it to me. I'm a Kha'Zix at level... I'm a level up above him. Why would you do that? Unless he... Again, sometimes I should probably try to remember the champion select more, because if he's a Gragas player, that's very weird, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's not a Gragas player. But again, I can't remember. I could really quickly check. Should I do that? Yeah, why not? So I can check 2 things. 1, Lucian. Okay, so he is a little bit of a Lucian player, and Gragas, not really a Gragas player, but feeds usually. So there we go. Alright. So that's now in my head. I do kind of want to help top lane, but Jesus Christ, he's getting owned. Look, half CS. More than half CS. That lane might be beyond repair at this point, unless I literally only live in that lane. Which I don't really want to live in one lane. Okay, I'm on my way. I might be able to pick something up here. Oh wait, this was warded, wasn't it? Man. Where's Kassadin? Okay, he's there. Got the exhaust, which is good. I could stay. Like, they might not expect me to overstay like crazy, which could lead to a kill. But it's wasting time if I don't get anything for it. Ah, screw it. I can't waste that amount of time. I need to be proactive this game. I can't be the one that's reacting. I have to be the one that people react to. Can you get him to jump on you? Do you think he'll jump on him? Wow, Kassadin didn't jump at all. Surprising. That Gragas. Did he do my red? Because he has a red buff. He did. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Free kill on Misfortune. She also flashed. Okay, so I'm getting quite strong. You'll notice I'm not going crazy. The reason why I'm not, like, going really crazy is because this game actually isn't going very well. Every single lane is losing. Apart from... Well, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good in the jungle, even on farm with a Gragas, and killed him twice. So that's good. We just have to keep it going and not let them get further ahead. Like, Lucian is catching up. Fizz is struggling and he's still going damage. Fizz, you need to go tank. You're way too far behind. So it's just the common basic stuff. So he can maybe get damage later on. So here's my point, is if you're in a lane and you're playing somebody that is known to be a damage dealer, yes, damage is great. But when you're half CS at 10 minutes in the game, why would you buy a Sheen? Like, you're just helping him more. You're just letting him win the lane even more than he already is. Get tanky, don't die to him anymore, farm, and then see if you can build damage later on. You know, that's what you should be doing. I really want that lane to start winning. Like, this bot lane is, I don't know, I don't think that good. Yes, Lucian, that's what I want. Good. This Kha'Zix. Okay, I can probably get a kill on him when he walks back into his own jungle. Alright, it might be a little bit patience to have a virtue here. Okay, the bot lane's going back. Could be here. What the hell's going on? I went through tower, really? She still has that? What? How do you still have exhaust? Oh no, I got baited. That was partially my fault. I passed through tower by mistake. So I took like, how much damage did I take? I took 300 damage. I think I was still dead for doing that play, even if I didn't take 300 damage from tower. But no. That sucks that Kha'Zix got that kill. Kha'Zix got that kill by teleporting like on top of them as well, which is surprising. Damn, that was a mistake by me. Mountain Dragon next, I'll definitely go for that. Bot lane, they're going for the tower, really? I don't think they're going to get that. And they potentially could die if they're not careful. With Dragon coming up in 5 seconds, they're going to have to base soon. So that's not bad for us, to be honest. So Kha'Zix, I think, is changing his mind with his build. Kha'Zix's still here? Damn, man. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, 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 no. Whew. Be okay. Caitlyn's dead. Fizz isn't going to do anything because he can't. They really want bottom lane tower, apparently. Try to save the tower. Don't know where Kha'Zix is. This is risky. Nah, just help me do this. Actually, I don't have smite. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Not without smite. This game's not going terrible anymore. I still want it to go better though. I'm having the blue buff. Still don't fully trust the Lucian in mid lane. So Fizz, that helped Fizz then. Even though Darius might have got 1 kill. Fizz's farm is no longer half Darius's, so that's an improvement. Obviously. He keeps taking my red buff. Actually, he doesn't have it. They want the dragon. They're not doing it, though. I'm going in lane down here and seeing if we can kill them. Go, go, go. Hello? Like, what the hell? Are you asleep? That's really bad from Zyra. That was like a free walk in and E. Nothing. Absolutely no reaction whatsoever. That's disappointing. You need the difference between going up in rating. If you as an individual, you need to take opportunities that are free, everybody. They're free. You know. So Lucian's pushing. He needs to be careful. Gragas would most likely go there, to be honest. So he went Gauntlet. I don't even know if I like that. Does that even help him in the 1v1? Like, Gauntlet's good if you're, like, chasing people down. But is he chasing him down? Not really. Can we kill this guy? Oh, they're dead. I don't think the Zyra is very good. She's 0-3 now, and we already saw that she can't react in time when we went bot lane. So I don't think she's the best cookie in the jar, unfortunately. Yeah, Gragas keeps coming up empty in ganks. Just no ganks are going well for him. Okay, I'm going to look for him, though. That might even get that kill, you know. Okay, Ashe is below me. Damn. I wonder if people kind of got what I was trying to do there. Damn, I didn't kill Kassadin. I W'd to try and kill him. Got one kill, though, which is good. Yeah, I really want to do the dragon, like really, but there's always just stuff going on that's making it a little bit like, if I went for it, Misfortune ult or something would just obliterate me. Or Kassadin would jump on my face and I'd die straight away. So I've got to be really careful when I actually do it. Also, I need to make sure that I'm still farming. My farm has definitely slowed down. I'm like going for a lot of kills and waiting around, I think, too much. I need to like be more proactive in farming as well. Because, like, even though Gragas is not doing well, his farm's way higher than mine. I do probably have more gold than him. Because, obviously, kills are worth quite a lot of gold. But that's not an excuse to have low farm. Alright, we can do this now. Pull it out. The reason you pull it out is because then you know that the jungler has a way to go. I really could do with those plants tanking this. Could have gone better. Oh, he walked straight into the damage. Are you kidding me? I jumped and then I got hooked in straight after. Lucian walked straight into a Darius and a Gragas. Damn, that's annoying. So the problem with this game as well, so again, I don't always want to talk about problems, but when there are problems, you kind of have to in a live commentary, because what else am I going to talk about? Is we are reacting to the enemy team a lot of the time. You'll see that I'm trying to start the dragon, I'm trying to do stuff. Yeah, that's not, apparently that's not like a thing that everybody wants to do. Like, whenever you're being reactionary, you're probably going to lose the game, because that means you're reacting to everything the enemy team does, and they're ahead of you. They're a step ahead of you always. If you're the ones that are making play and they're reacting to you constantly, so much more pressure is on the people that are reacting to you. And we're currently not really doing any form. Oh. I smited him to slow him to see if I could like jump and then E, but he got away. No. I'm not giving this guy blue buff. There's no point giving him blue buff. I'd rather the XP for myself. Well, it doesn't even matter if it's stolen. How are we going to win this game? Because if we group, and like I said earlier, yes, we have 280 carry, so our damage is good, but we die so quickly. Like, I'm a Kha'Zix as well, so it's not like I can tank anything. That's the problem with picking really random off-meta things like Lucian mid, is you just kind of get wrecked, especially if you're walking into their jungle for no actual reason. So, yeah, bit poopy, but sometimes that's just the way that it is. Boy, she's gone the old school build. The Caitlyn. What do I want to max second? Oh, hey, how you doing? How did Fizz die? Did he engage 2v1? I'm guessing he engaged 2v1. I think I'm going to go with wings. Because if I get wings, it gives me a lot more chance to jump on people, and I think that's what I need this game. Because they're always like, you know, Kassadin can jump away and all that stuff. So if I have a larger range to follow people, I think that's healthy. Surprised with the Misfortune, though. She's level 11. 2 levels above our support, and she's kind of high up on XP anyway. No. I'm looking for, like, Misfortune to be here. I think I've got to go into try and, like, solo pick mode. That's going to be hard with a Darius nearby, though. But if he runs at them... Ta-da! If he walks at them... Damn, man. Wait, Darius killed 2 people? The reason why I didn't go on the Darius because I thought, like, if I go over to the Darius, that means Gragas is also going over. I'd rather just try to fight the Gragas and take him out the fight so they can kill the Darius. But apparently they didn't even kill the Darius. Yeah, Fizz hasn't been really involved. So, I don't know. This game's a little bit disappointing. People say, where do I think it's gone wrong? Champ select? Like, I don't know. I think our comp is just inferior. It's the problem of having something like a Lucian mid. Do I blame the whole game on him? God, no, obviously not. But it makes the game harder. Like, when you do... Like, that's why people say, what is really wrong with off-meta picks? You are making the game harder than it needs to be. It's that simple. Like, that's all it is. Like, the meta is there because that is, like, the strongest way to play the game currently. So if you're doing something off-meta, you are making the game harder for yourself. And for most players in League... My way of thinking of it is, why would you want to make the game harder for yourself? Especially if you're, like, lower rated. Why would you want it to be hard? I've never understood. So, I don't know. That's what I'd say. Is because, you know, you don't have the classic... We don't have an AP damage, really, this game at all. We've got squishies because we have 280 carries. We've got no protection. And just, if you swap that out... Again, it's not his fault that we're losing, but if you just swap it out for Orianna, Ahri, the difference is huge. And that's the point. They're all grouping, looking for, like, stuff now. I don't think we can win a 5v5 either. He's dead again. I think he's just going to die a lot from now on, to be honest. There's nothing I can do. Ash flashed on top of me, and exhaust. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything in this game. This game is annoying, but they happen, right? You're not always going to be able to win games. And sometimes... It's solo queue again. This isn't a crazy high competitive level. There are going to be some people that just want to play whatever they want. And that's fine. You know, this isn't... You know, there's not a rule book saying that you have to play stuff. Just sometimes I'd have a think about what you're doing. Because this guy, I think he was last pick, Lucian. relatively, so he knew what he was playing against, so he knew it probably wasn't a good idea. And then obviously, not to forget, he was AFK for the beginning couple minutes of the game, so he even got behind in that. So maybe like he did okay, like we got that early double kill for him, which is really good. Maybe if he didn't have that early AFK, he would have been a lot stronger and maybe got fed, but it was not to be. If I could go back, like some people have asked me to talk about this stuff, if I could go back and change what I've done this game, what would I have done differently? Maybe focus top lane more, like possibly. Like I didn't help top lane at all because I think the Fizz just got too far behind and then his item build was just not efficient whatsoever. Oh, he's gonna kill us all. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to this Darius. We have no one to kill him. He's 509 with tanky stuff. 05054615. I'm a Kha'Zix. I can't kill tanky stuff. I'm an assassin. We have nothing to deal with Darius this game. Oh boy. Darius is in a happy dream right now. Which yay for him. I think they're doing Baron. Baron. Oh. He overrest. Oh no, they did Dragon. Oh, I thought they were going to go do Baron. I'd say the one thing as well that the enemy team has done well. Obviously, yes, I've had the occasional pick on one person, but the enemy team for like the last 5 minutes haven't really been alone. Damn, come on. Yes, okay, good. I don't mind taking that trade if more people don't die. Oh god, E. Nice root. Come on, more damage, more damage, more damage. Keep deeps, keep deeps, keep deeps. Nice, keep deeps. Oh, Kassadin. Nice play, Lucian. Like, I don't think this Lucian is bad. Like, literally, my point being, like, he did well. We got a nice double kill for him in the early game. Good Q. It's just that I think it's the pick. And it's the lack of what we're missing. We don't have an AP laner. We can't kill them very easily. That's what we're missing this game. So it's not the Lucian player. It's not personal on him at all. I never want to take things personal when I'm talking about people in League. I never do, because it's kind of weird. I don't know these people. So I just talk about the literal. And hopefully people realise that. I'm going to say no one more time. Because what just happened there was not bad, to be honest. Few kills for a few people. So we'll see. I can't be bot lane because of Baron. We don't have any vision, though, which is kind of lame. I think Zyra's going to go put it down. If it was a smite war, there's no way I'm winning a smite war, though. Unless the Gragas is really bad. Because he's 2 levels above me right now with all the stuff that they're getting and we're not. And if we're going to have no wards, then it's going to have to be the best guess in the world. Been warded. They might not go for it again. If I was the enemy team, would I go for Baron? God, no. Why would you? You already have a bait, like an open thing here. Why would you risk it? Like, they're doing it. There's, like, I know it's a tiny percentage that I steal. Tiny. But why would you even risk it? They're taking a decent amount of damage. I need vision of this. Damn, they did it. I think Darius and Ashe just stayed on it. No! There was like 3 people in that bush. Oh no, hey, we get her. Hey, he flashed. This guy always has flash. Alright, I think it's over now. Oh well. Yeah. This game could have gone a lot better. I'll say, like, even with our team comp, it could have gone better. But I think the team comp, I think, did lose us the game. I'd say the matchup here, obviously Fizz did quite badly. I don't know what happened I don't know what happened there. Because I've played that matchup as Darius and I got owned by a Fizz because every single time I went for a Q, the big spinny thing, the Fizz would just Q on top of me and get within the circle so he doesn't get hit by it. So I don't know. Maybe this Fizz didn't do that. Because I literally could not hit the Darius with... I couldn't not hit the Fizz when I was playing him. When I was playing Darius. So, yeah. Was that in this series? I think so. From memory. So I am going to go for the new GA, by the way. So this did get updated. It still has relatively the same passive. But as you'll notice, it has less resistances. No magic resist anymore. And less armor. But I think 10 armor. I think it was 40 originally. And gives AD now. So it's really good for AD carries. It's really good for assassins. Because it's helping you do more damage with still giving you the revive bonus. And let's be honest, you bought this item for the revive bonus. So what is the enemy team doing now? They're going bot lane. Smart thing to do. So they have base open top lane, base open bot lane. Where's the only place that is not open? Bot. She does more damage than I thought, but obviously she is kind of fed. Oh. But that's fine, no arrow. So Caitlyn's like feels good that I'm getting owned and, you know, by all this thing. Again, it's one of the weaknesses of Caitlyn, unfortunately. She has no mobility or very little or very slow mobility. You know, the net. You can't rely on that a lot of the time. Zarya's way too up close. Oh, mama. Well, Miss Fortune has a lot of health. I think we just have to let that go. Damn, he flashed on top of me. This game's rough. Oh, Fizz should have let the second E. Ah, he would have done more damage. Nah, she's going to lose that. Close, though. But that's going to be the game. Unfortunate, you know. This was the first Kha'Zix game of the series, but when you have off-meta stuff, like the way that off-meta usually goes for me, and again, I'm not specifically talking just about this Lucian. When you have one person playing off-meta, do you know what that makes your comp? That makes your whole comp off-meta because you don't have a meta comp anymore. It either goes amazing and you'll probably stomp people because people don't know how to play against off-meta stuff, which sometimes that's how the meta even changes. But then the other ways is it's not meta for a reason and it just gets stomped. And that's kind of what happened this game, unfortunately. So, disappointing, but whatever. So you went 4-7-6. At one stage, we were doing quite well. Like, we were actually one of the few people on our team that was doing fine. But obviously, that kind of went away when we started to group. I got a C+. Just was not able to do my job as an assassin this game. Damage-wise, didn't do that much damage. So, bit of a lame game. But you guys can literally see, you know, how this happened. Like, look at Fizz's damage, everybody. Like, Fizz did so little damage, you know. You can't win like this. So, that's just the way it goes. We lost 16... That Kha'Zix build, pretty bronze. It's the standard Kha'Zix build, my friend. We lost 16. So we've what, 27? Oh, it's going to be close. We usually get like 25 per victory. Damn. I think we might need two to win. Oh, well. So if you guys did enjoy, throw a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time.